Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is the 6th of September, 2024. And it's a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at level 99. Coffee only managed to crank it, Soldier Boy, an entire twice. The rookie numbers. How are you, Pimp? Happy to have you here as always, as well as Chels Bells. Hello. Hi. How are you? Good to see everybody, whether you're watching this live or on the replay, right here on Twitch or all the way over on YouTube. You could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you're here with me and you're here with us, and I appreciate that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is everything Gucci made? Did I survive the stampede? No. They all jumped me and proceeded to have their way with me all at the same time. It was the most traumatic experience. I hope your Fridays are agreeable with you. I hope you're happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. Oh my goodness. If you're not hydrated, I can't fucks with you. And you too can voice your displeasure for the dehydrated. Yes, I meant it as a slur, the dehydrated. By typing in exclamation point boo into the chat. And now pop off the boo sound effect. It's a random one, so you don't even have to worry about spamming it. And there she is. Well, who am I to deny the sweet, sweet nectar? But I hope what you like what I've done with the place. It's subtle. The stars are scrolling up instead of this way. But I think it's cool. Hello. We got a long night ahead of us. I hope you got the Red Bull. I drank some coffee before this. Hey, coffee, by the way. Thank you again for bringing the community of Stepmania streamers together and getting this Arrows of the Month thing popping off. It's my most favorite thing to do, really. And I was so upset. Not really. I was upset. I was thrown off that I couldn't do my Stepmania stream this morning. I decided to spend that time mowing the lawn at this hour in front of my salad. Yes, kill your monkey. The rumors are true. Let's see if we can get this to work. Is this Baldur's Gate?
Oh, I'm a little hero.
I heard you have a little problem.
I've got my
I heard you're
violin and my big old
obsessed.
sword.
Not upset, obsessed. I'm also very high. Surprise, right? But yes, oh my goodness. Friday Night Free-for-All is a go. But no, I will not be playing Warzone. However, I did hear that the Black Ops 6 beta is available this weekend. And I'm going to be playing that. I'm not obsessed. I'm just singularly focused. Very true. I'm glad that you invited me, Coffee. That's real shit. Obama. All right, so let's just cut to the chase, guys. Dark Side Phil is completely taken over the internet right now because not only did he say that he was down from the rafters, not only did he say that he sold his account that he's been playing and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars invested into. Not only did he say that he sold it, But then he invited Craig from the Side Scrollers over on his show, the Level 1 podcast. Look, I don't play scoreboard, but last time I checked, 99 was a little bit higher than 1. Oh, that's unfortunate. My emojis won't work. But why? All right, I'm not worried about it. But what I am worried about is Dark Side Phil fatigue, because it is a lot. It is a lot to take in. And I was saying earlier today, this morning, I instead decided to mow the second lawn. There they are. Otter, how are you? Sorry, I'm yelling. I was excited to see your name in the chat. How are you, my friend? I hope you, yes, you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I know I am. And check it out. Things are popping off on this channel. I want to do more streams because the momentum is increasing and it keeps getting more and more with each stream, and I don't want to lose this momentum because I feel like I lost a step since the computer was knocked out, but it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because now that I've rebuilt the computer from scratch and kind of like streamlined everything and repurposed some things, it's going to be a process, but I feel like this is going to be the play. So thanks for hanging out through all of that and being patient with me. Otter goes to say, having my shotgun recoil sneezes from allergies. Me too. These past couple of days, specifically yesterday and the day before that, has been terrible on my sinuses. I feel it today. I felt like I was getting sick, actually, and I was not looking forward to potentially drinking NyQuil till it went all away. Omega Mac 10 in the house. What up, Pimp? How are you? Good to see you. I love doing this. You see how he has this Omega Mac X logo? I've been trying to redo that for this logo, and it doesn't look right. But this one looks perfect.
The fuck? What is going on?
I'm going to use gigantism. Oh, some people actually find that, like, you know, people get saucy for that. I've drawn pinup art of that monster. Well, kill your monkey. It did have the curves. I wouldn't, I mean, you know, great clip from today. Yeah. I made it so that now it plays the most recent clip, like the top recent, most viewed clip. Putting your best foot forward, as it were, you know? These sneezes hurt me because it rattles my brain. Otter, do you mind if I shout you out as well? I know I just fired off with Kill Your Monkey and Omega Mac 10, but they've been around for a minute. Yeah, very cool. Bless. Because this helps me too, because I don't have to do anything. Your content is my content, it's our content, comrade.
I will have to... Okay.
So, let me ask you a question.
When you get
Grand Blue
your,
Fantasy
job
Relink,
let me know how it went.
is that the fighting? This is not the fighting
Don't
game.
tell
This
me.
is the...
I'll have to come over to your house and spank you.
Hey,
Spank
yo.
all that slime down to a small pebble.
Hey, yo. Where's my button?
See, I'm gonna mute myself real quick so I can see if I can't clip that timing. Give me a moment.
Monster hunting version. Okay, so you just essentially go out and fight giant bosses. Am I to believe that that's the thing? Because I want to play it actually. Can you just fight, or is there a story? Because like I can't. In my travels, I've played many Weebish games, and I've grown tired of them. I cannot anymore. I tried really hard with Genshin, but I just couldn't anymore. I could many years ago, but not anymore. But it looks like it's a solid game, and that's what I want to play it for. So I'm thinking about it, but not anytime soon because I got things to do. Some giant bosses and some humanoid bosses, and it's mostly story, but also has side missions. I see. Okay, okay. You know, I mean, I might look into it. I was looking into it, but if anything, I still need to first off finish the Final Fantasy 16 DLC, and then finish off Dawn Trail, and then Black Ops 6 will already be out, and then I'm gonna have to figure out what my holiday game is going to be. So it's already going to be a very stacked season. It's already the Stepmania Fall Festival. Perfect. And unfortunately, I was not able to stream this morning, but I will be back at it on Monday. I attempted the hardest fight 29 times, hoping 30 would be my victory. Well, was it? Well, was it? Or was it not? I had a point, but I lost it. So, oh, that's what it was. Brady, how are you, my friend? Welcome. I may have underestimated this Lilac Diesel. Celestial Fusion Lucius is a pain to fight. Yes. I don't know anything about that world, but I'm going to take your word for it. Brady, I hope you know that we out here staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. And you better be hydrated as well, my friend. So we actually have a couple of videos to live react to. This is true. This is true. And it's going to be more Phil stuff, but it's going to be edited. So it's going to be actually kind of a streamlined recap of what's been going on. And a lot has been going on. I'm doing good. Just turning heel on Pro Lokar. You better watch out. Pro Lokar cuts deep. He knows exactly what to say. Jam that knife and twist it a little bit. It's his blessing and his curse. Oh yeah, the logo was done by Deus Marionette, by the way. Very nice of her. I'm gonna have to talk to her. Yes. Short-term God mode Lucilius. Bet. I was just told by one Omega Mac 10 that you were the one that made his Omega Mac 10 logo. Oh yeah? Well, I dare him to bring it. Yikes. So I was watching Omega Max 10's clip, and it had the logo there, and I was like, damn, I tried to redo this logo. It's just the Mega Man logo. It's just the, you know, Nintendo font, whatever. But I gave it a college try. I have the file, the PSD file, but I'm not going to debut it because it's trash. It doesn't look like it. And I want it to look like it. And then I saw Omega Mac 10's logo, and I said, that's what it's supposed to look at. I was slaving over a hotthefont.com trying to find the right logo with the correct angles on the A's, and then being able to pull the perspective out. Will you please? I will compensate. It just needs to say the level 99 live stream. The level, and then the level 99 up top. It's 2 lines. Level 99, and then live stream. And then it's angled. I hand drew each letter for it. Jesus, no, we can't. No, that's too much. It's too much. I can't put you through that. To get the tilt in the font? No. Maybe that's why I'm messing up, because I'm literally just typing in off of a font that's loosely based off of what I'm looking for, and then I do the perspective distort one there. And now I make my video intro with the logo. I love it. Sheesh. Well, I also don't want to steal Omega Mac 10's vibe. But I gotta admit, this right here is hot. All this is fire. If you were here during the nuclear meltdown Darkside Phil had over the weekend, or over this past week, over these past couple of weeks, you would know that like the Streets of Rage set was popping off pretty nice, and I started using some more tricks, and I'm using parallax scrolling, so I'm really liking this stuff right here. So I have more options, which is good. We also updated some of the bumpers. If you notice, the intro is a lot shorter. I just got done telling my good friend who we engineered a podcast pilot episode for, and I was telling him that the intro needs to be something snappy. It needs to not give the viewer a reason to swipe away or click somewhere else. And so I wanted to adapt that philosophy and redo some of the stuff that we have going on around here. So onwards and upwards, we're trimming the fat, we're making moves. King Be Cruel hanging out with us all the way over on YouTube. What up, Pimp? Good to see you, my friend. I need everybody to bow your heads and pretend to be serious for a moment, because we are amongst royalty. King Be Cruel, what up, Pimp? You were gonna murder someone during the Craig stream, bro. Look, I still stand by it. He let Phil steamroll him. He was so smug. And I was getting mad too, because Craig was just like being polite and prim and proper with this dude. And I get it now. Like, I see it. Like, ideally, I would have wanted it to the blood sport shit, right? But Craig, he took the higher ground. He still kept the higher ground, and he was a little smug too, but like, bro. Craig did take the high road. So I can't, you know what? Why are we talking about it? Let's be about it. So Dashfire, who puts out some excellent content, encapsulates all of the news and notes that's been going on inside the Vortex, and if not for that, I wouldn't know what the hell is going on, because even though I'm just so ingrained in it right now, and all of us have been experiencing this shit together, it's hard to keep up. So when the new Dashfire video drops, I always want to share with the class, because I feel like more people need to see their content. And Kill Your Monkey says, and then made a bunch of money immediately after. And that's what makes me mad, bro. Okay, so Craig did also get the dub in the grand scheme of things, because he got, what, $1,200? And Phil only got like 200. So like there it goes right there. And that's the only thing that Phil cares about. Also, Phil's apology fetish in full display. Look, we don't kink shame here, aight? Some of us, not saying who. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. So I'm gonna stop. The two things that I really noticed is that Phil is a terrible poker face. He was trying to set Phil up. He was trying to set Craig up for that not interested in fucking off, and then he couldn't even do that right. So like, Jesus. Oh, it's making me angry just thinking about it. Why do you do this to me, Phil? All right, let's just get into it. I had this already pulled up, ready to go, and away we go.
What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video, and today, DSP has admitted the Down from the Rafters WWE Champions account is his.
Sheesh! 7 years. Sheesh. The truth will set you free. Oh. Let me scroll over here. Oh. Well, there you go. Unless kink shaming is your kink, which in case, ew, pervert, consensually. Thank you, Boneless. Why were you? Oh, that's why. Because you're being a freak. And I'm okay with that. Man.
This did not come from a detractor leak or someone hacking into his account.
Okay, so this chat's
came
kind of like giving
directly
me a hard
from
time.
the mouth of Darkside Phil. So in 2023, we had
Also,
on
welcome,
Side-Scroller's interview.
Boneless.
Yes, I still play WWE Champions, but would not provide the name of the account. Would not provide any proof that he was not down from the rafters. 2024, gassed up by Kino Casino, DSP admits himself, without anyone forcing him to do it, that the down from the rafters.
LA! Oh my god! Howdy, partner. It's been a while. Mind if I shout you out? I would love to see you geeking out over that Minecraft cow again. I'm asking politely. And I'm also very high, I'm sorry. Excellent, thank you, because your content is my content, is our content.
Pretend I'm drinking water.
Is that Stray?
I stop.
Hmm.
You know, I don't remember getting any notebooks from this area. To be honest.
You need a sound file for hi, how are you?
Hold up.
I should have the smoke weed every day one, but instead I decided to get this one at the ready.
Be gone, fuck!
Yes, so the in real life female style waifu, who their last game that they have ever played was Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation, the OG PlayStation, not the remake, first release of it, got Stray for Christmas, and I did not tell her how to play the game. I just, you know, told her how to use the controller, and then whenever she'd get lost, instead of telling her where to go, I'll be like, so usually in the game, the brightest part of the room is where they want you to go. Just let the game talk to you and figure out the language of which it's trying to communicate with you with. And so she started to get it. It was a lot of fun. She didn't like the fleas, though. Those fleas were anxiety inducing for her. I wonder if they were also giving you a hard time. Oh, I'm already there. That's why I can't even...
What are you doing, step bro?
Why I can't even press the right buttons that I meant to press. But we are enjoying the guy DSP because, oh my goodness, Ellie, there's been a lot that has gone down, and I can't wait to share it with you.
Account is his, but there's a catch with that. That is right. He said at one point he sold it. Now we'll get into that.
That's a lie. That is a lie. So even in telling the truth, he had to cover it up with a lie. Oh yeah, check
The
this shit out.
consequences potentially for
This is the
him
Buddy
admitting
Dashfire,
for
my
being
fellow
down
Canadian
from the
friend.
rafters, and how people reacted to it. So first off, it looks like June the King has a huge hit on his hands as the eternal downfall of Darkside Phil has reached 500,000 views.
Good
after 2
for
days.
him. Well deserved. I'm
And
one of those
A
views.
whole lot of eyes are all on Darkside Phil right now.
And then also, by the way, thank you everybody that has watched these past couple of DSP live streams. The coverage has been insane, wall to wall. Literally, this is the talk of the Vortex. And it's so cool that everybody is coming out and enjoying this phenomenon together. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to share this experience with.
especially with everything that's in this
500,000
documentary. That is
Milli,
right,
a
guys.
milli, a milli,
Everyone's
a milli.
reporting it right now. DSP Gaming has admitted to being down from the rafters. Now, one of the things that was exposed in June's documentary
Exposed.
is that all those fundraisers, Save the House, Pay the Back Taxes, all that stuff, were scams by Darkside Phil.
He was
who take the money
lying.
and use it on other things. And when June was making this documentary, he would go to Phil if he had any questions or found contradictions. And June showed screenshots in the documentary of Phil admitting that the funds did not go to what it was raised for, such as
Damn.
back taxes and Save the House. So the whole
Look at
time,
these.
when
I
he was
love 'em.
saying, guys, I need to save the house, guys, I need to pay my back taxes,
Thank you, Ellie.
guys, I need money to buy these games. I need money for pet
thank
supplies.
you for checking in.
Guys,
You
if
too
don't give
can
me
be a
money, I'm
member
pretty
of the
effed.
After
I'll
Hours
eat lunch meat
Discord.
sandwiches the whole time. He was taking people's money that they
Right
thought
there.
was being
There's
raised
no
for his
freakery. In
house,
fact,
for his
there's
bills,
cats.
everything like that.
There's pictures of
and
food
using it on
and
WWE
pictures of
champions.
Boneless's feet.
And we have Mirrored Entity, the Honest Man, the Honest King. Philip Burnell admits everything that was known by detractors once again.
There you
Wow,
go. The detractors
shocker.
were right.
And guess what, idiots? He wants you to believe he sold the account.
Aw.
Remember,
Yep.
he's being
We love
truthful and
cats.
honest now.
We
LOL,
love cats here in
trust
this
him,
corner of
you
the internet.
suckers.
I want to pet all the cats.
There never was an issue with any of this. Never. And then all of a sudden, somehow, someone had discovered that there was a WWE champion's name of my name. And guess what it is someone who had played the game, knew how the accounts worked or whatever, and they did money. And they said, he spent thousands of dollars on the game, right? Based on some calculation that they had made. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what it is because I don't watch my detractors shit.
So he just said he doesn't know what you're talking about, but he described. Yeah, here we go again because we've seen this movie before. He just said everything that you needed to know about the situation, but then he goes, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay? And I'm not here to tell you I didn't spend money on the game. I absolutely have spent money on WWE champions.
Then he
Okay? A
should
good
have
amount of
just
money.
said that from the jump. He didn't have to sprinkle in all this other stuff. He could have just cut to the chase. I don't know. I couldn't find a sound effect
on
appropriate for the
WWE champions
situation.
over the years. I'm here to fess on this, right? This is the big moment, correct? What ended up happening was basically
I need somebody to keep tally on how many times you hear the word basically and detractors. All right, can we try to do this as a family, as a chat? Do you think we can figure this out together? How many times you're going to hear the word basically and how many times you're going to hear the word detractors?
my
That's one.
detractors, seeing that there
One
was
and
this
one,
name
baby.
that said they call me DSP and had spent money in the game, went on this insane
Aw.
stalker spree, basically
I'm
trying
fangirling
to get
over
me like
Dark
banned
Side
from
Phil
the game.
as well.
Basically, after all that happening, I was fed up. And I was like, I wonder, is there a way around this? Is there a way that I could just like protect my identity in the game? Well, the game doesn't let you change your name. All right. So I did actually at one point, I reached out to the people who ran the game and I said, is there a way we could change my name so that no one would know that I'm this person? And then they stop harassing everyone around me. Because listen, I want to keep playing your game.
I want to keep giving you money, and Scopely wants to continue to get his money. And so, of course, they're going to make accommodations for this guy. Basically. Did he say basically? Because then that would be two. But basically, my detractors.
I've invested time and money into it, but I can't. Everywhere I go, these people are harassing and doxing everywhere I'm involved in. So the company, you know, who owns the game, who makes the game, said, yeah, we can see if we can change your name or whatever. Okay?
Imagine how much money you would have to spend for the mobile game to make accommodations specifically for you. That's crazy.
So,
By the way, everything Dark Side Phil and DSP related is banned from all social media that has the WWE Champions mobile game branding on it. And in fact, they have it's specific instructions that say, do not post about DSP. Do not allude to DSP. There will be no Dark Side Phil conversations here on this forum or any other forum that has the WWE branding on it.
I can't remember the exact specifics of how it all went down.
He does remember, but he will completely play dumb. It would be the idiot savant at the appropriate time when he doesn't need to give you details. He'll give you every other detail, but not the details that matter.
All right. But to make a long...
Basically, 2 detractors. Thank you, Kill Your Monkey. Oh my God, I already forgot that we were doing that.
Story short, they are so dumb.
Bro! No, we need to look back and figure this one out. He literally just told all of us that Scopely went out of their way to accommodate him on something that If it was anybody else, they would say, fuck off. And he goes...
Pretty short. They are so dumb.
So even when Scopely, the company that is milking you for every last red cent that you give them, you couldn't be bothered to give them a kind word. And he went on to say that they were dumb.
All right.
Basically.
I explained to them, the timing of everything. Like, here's how you do it. But I will...
He told Scopely how to do it. I'm sorry I keep stopping. I think I have the record for stopping the most when it comes to these videos.
Do is I will quit a faction that I'm in. All right. You change my name when I'm out of a faction.
Swaying
Now there's no way
boys.
to track me because no one knows where I am. Then I could join a new faction. Okay? Great. They idiotically changed my name
Idiotically, Scopely! You're the one giving them money!
before the time we had agreed to. So everyone saw the name change. Because it's kind of what my detractors have always said. All right?
3-3.
Now I'm going to tell you the part of the story absolutely nobody
Ooh, I'm
fucking
gonna
knows
type this
whatsoever.
into the chat so we can all follow along at home.
As of today, I don't have any control or ownership of that account anymore.
That's a lie.
All right? I sold it.
That's a lie.
At the times when I was like desperate for money and shit was going down, I sold the account. All right? And you might say, well, how is that possible? Right? Well, you may not think it's possible because technically you shouldn't be able to sell an account, but
Because it's against TOS to do that. It's against TOS. You can't do that.
actually just alluded to this on a stream the other day. And I was wondering if anyone was going to pick up on this. But no one seems to have picked up on it. Okay? So the reason I knew you could sell an account was because when I was really, on the original account, before I'd even changed my name. All right?
Fluctuating my
There was
asthma. What
another
up, Pimp?
group in the game. And they were called, like, The Haven.
It is so good
All
to
right?
see you, and
they
it
were one
is
of the
so
top
good to say
factions
your
in the game.
username
And one of
out
the
loud. It
leaders of
just
The
rolls
Haven
off the tongue.
was
Fluctuating my asthma
retired
and Joker
from the
Juice.
game after like 2-3 years of
Hello.
playing it.
Oh
And they announced
my.
this publicly.
Oh, it's
You know,
definitely a happy
we're
Friday
retiring
now,
or whatever,
Joker
you know what I'm
Juice.
saying? So, basically, he retires. He publicly announces he's retiring. Yet his account is still active. It's still being
Fluctuating
used
my
in events.
asthma
People
is
are
going to be
fighting
doing
against this
some
account in events. Like, wait a minute, the guy
intel,
retired. He made a big public
letting
thing about
us
it.
know how
So
much
the
a
hell is this
high-level
account still
champions
working?
account goes
So
for.
people knew that basically
Up!
you could.
Basically, we did it again, boy. We're actually keeping track of how many times Darkside Phil says basically and detractors. And right now we're at basically at 4 and detractors at 3. Basically. God damn! He did it to him again. This one has taken on a life of its own. We're now at 5 basicallys and 3 detractors. Really? No. I thought I did. So, I mean, I'm not against it because I am, again, kind of high. I'm gonna just give him an extra one for the hell of it. Fuck it. We ball. It's Friday. Who gives a shit? Everybody just settle down. Sure, we will make up for lost time.
I don't have ownership of it. I have nothing to show you to prove
There was a sneaky
they call me
basically.
DS.
So he says basically, which means it's kind of like it, but not exactly it. Would that be basically what I'm talking
the
about?
names that change, that last name was down for the Raptors. I can't show you anything. Okay? I mean, you got morons in the chat. Really morons.
Fuck yes. Already we have resistance in the chat, and already Phil's getting mad. When he gets mad on people calling out his lies, you know he's lying.
In the chat. Show proof of sale. You really think right now I'm going to open up a PayPal account and show you anything? I'm going to open up a bank account and show you anything? You're an idiot.
Damn! They said you're an idiot. Joker Juice, you got any clips we can show off real quick? I need a palate cleanser. I'm asking everybody before I do a shout out now, just to be polite.
No one would believe it anyway.
You
They
don't
just say
stream
I
yet? It's alright,
photoshopped
though.
it, or you know what I mean? I lied about this, I lied about that, right? So
I'm
it's
gonna
this
show
simple,
some love anyway.
all right?
Right
You
down
can
here.
believe my story or you cannot. All right? Here's what I will tell you.
Here's what I will tell you. I don't believe you. You ghoulish looking.
Game.
Well,
All right?
I'm sorry. That was
But I
an
don't
attack
have
on
it
his personal looks.
on that phone. I
That's
have it
a
on my
ugly-
current phone.
Ugly.
It's my personal account.
Ugly on the
It's
inside.
a brand new account. Not brand new because I've been using it for a while. I've had this phone for a
For
while.
a while. How long? How long, Phil? We know specifically when you threw your phone up to the camera a couple of times. I can remember when Jasper was sick and you were like, nah, I'm not going to spend money on blood work. I'm going to get a joystick and I'm going to get a second copy of Street Fighter 6 and then I'm going to get a PC and then I'm going to get a third copy of Street Fighter 6 and then I got to get the season pass for each one of these copies of Street Fighter 6 only for me to continue to get clapped by cammies. Okay, cool. Meth Bear! What? Oh my god. Welcome to the shit show, my friend. I was on Sob's stream for this live about 10 minutes before he said he sold it. I was like, he's gonna swerve. Russo swerve. Maybe he sold it. And Sav said she'd eat her foot if he sold it. Holy shit. First off, Meth Bear, thank you for hanging out. Sheesh, that's crazy. And yes, I saw actually on the timeline somebody had screen capped. I think it was you saying he's gonna say that he sold it, and then right underneath it was somebody else from the Vortex saying he just said that he sold it, and everybody collectively said bullshit.
But you guys didn't know that because I never told you. This is not an iPhone. All right? I've had
Thanks
this
for
phone for a
stopping by.
while.
Thanks for
And this is what I do
dropping
everything on
this
now.
first
for the business,
message on
and I
us.
have some mobile games on here. It's my personal shit. And it's my right
Fuck off.
to own my own.
And then also, if you wanted to be a part of the show, you could type in !DSP to get a random Dark Side Phil sound effect.
Fuck.
Yeah. He's working himself into a shoot too, brother. I mean, this, he is so high off his own supply right now. I love it. And you see that a lot also
Own
in
personal
wrestling.
shit. And if
You
I want
see
to play
that a hell
games
of a
and stuff
lot
on
for
it, I
wrestling.
fucking can.
Dig it, Storm
All right?
Gaming. And
That's my right.
What up, Pimp?
So, I've never had. Well,
I was
haven't
stopping
had
by on the
that
Six
account on an
Romeo
iPhone
stream
for a
earlier
while.
this
You know what I'm
evening.
saying? It sucks.
Playing those
because every time people call me out,
love
and I'm like,
songs
well, maybe
from
I
the
can,
80s,
I can't
the
prove it. I
ballads.
don't own it. I have no ownership over it. I have no way to do anything.
I was
And
ready
just
to
to let you
cry.
guys know, all right?
How
I
are
have
you,
an
my
iPad
friend? I hope your Friday's
from
agreeing with
ages
you.
and ages and ages ago.
It was great.
All right?
Glad to hear it.
It didn't work.
Congratulations
Last
on the
night,
affiliate
I
too.
plugged it in and I charged it to 100%.
You know what? Why am I talking about it? Let me just show it off. First off, if you guys are not following
Yeah, I
Deacon Storm
know.
Gaming, please do so.
Oh. Oh. Yes! 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 Yes!
Baser,
Oh my
loving
god!
Zelina,
Yes!
Vega hating
Yes!
Bish. Yo!
Holy shit!
Yo!
Bring that back in here.
Little
Oh
Wayne.
my god! Somebody clip that. If I got, I'm just gonna clip it. Ain't nobody in here. I'm gonna
Meth
clip.
Bear, you got clips? You got clips? Oh, I gotta ask consent before I show
I
off.
spent an hour trying to get back on the iPad. I got the iPad.
What is the name of that Shayna Baszler group now with I forgot their names. I'm also high, by the way. They're like the female shield. They're like the Fusion Core Remix Club or something. Some weird collection of names. There's no way he used one of these websites. They seem like a virus waiting to happen. Some bullshit.
Had working. I said, holy shit. Maybe if I use the old ass information, I'll have a back door into the account.
Yo.
So I can bring it up tonight and show
back
you
what?
guys on stream. Here's the account. And it's not mine anymore, but here it is. Guess what? The iPad is so outdated, it doesn't run WWE Champions. You download the latest
Okay, so I already have thoughts about this. So he sold his account to somebody else. Okay, so let's just say you bought somebody else's account in a game. don't you think the first thing that person would do is change the password, maybe? Or maybe, I don't know, because you have to like attach a credit card to it? Like, what are we even talking about here? Yeah, you're opening yourself up. My family's in danger. My cat's in danger from me because I'm not tending to him properly. Pure Fusion Collective, stupid name. You know what? I thought the Shield was a stupid name. And now they're like, you know, probably one of the best factions that have ever came to the WWE.
Well, I find it's very funny. While he's
You know what I think is funny though, Meth Bear? Oh, bye. Let it rain.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between, give it up for the latest member of the sub club. DeMonte is in the house. What up, Pimp? Quick, what is your opinion on the Pure Fusion Collective, my friend? And in the meantime, allow me to shout you out, my friend. So good to see you. DeMonte does WWE 2K creative. Oh shit, what do we got here? What the fuck is this? First off, you're loud. Second off, get out of here. Not a fan. I see. That's unfortunate. I like Shayna Baszler. I like Zoe Stark. It was an ad for Stream Elements or something. Because I use StreamerBot, and then I have a combined chat because I'm live streaming on YouTube and on Twitch right now. I have it combined in the chat, and I have it in its own little chat thing on the side, and so I can hover my mouse over somebody to shout them out, just like this. I shouted out Wisebot. Okay, I've been felted.
Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar, but he definitely earned it.
I gave you bits with my face.
His opponent.
Oh my.
Sore loser. Yeah.
Oh my. Sparkman. Oh, first off, thank you, my friend.
That's what you get for not.
Second off, where did it go?
And now the celebration can begin.
And third off, you know what we do for biddies on this corner of the internet? We do anime titties for them biddies. So, oh my God, it's not working either. Disaster stream. All right, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. First off, here's your anime titties. And what was the name of the third girl? She has black hair. She was with Constable Corbin. I like the wrestlers. I just don't like the stable name. Fair. And Collarbone. True. We also do Collarbone here. You know what? Because I was an asshole and I didn't engage with your biddies in your face, there's some Collarbone for you, my friend. Enjoy. Okay, so now future me will now know that I should not do shout-outs on the Wisebot notifications. Okay. I'm not going to remember this.
In the background, he has a sign that says game over. And just in case you think, well, he never said by name what the account was, well, here you go.
Ready? Admission number 1. Yes, the They Call Me DSP account in WWE Champions is my account. Okay?
Hold up.
Hold up.
When he said this, the dimensional merge happened. It was like, where were you when you heard that Chris Chan got arrested for fucking his mom? I know where I was. I was sitting in my work van at Comcast turning off DSP's internet with my remote because that's all you have to do. You know where I was when Phil told the world? I'm sorry, what? Oh, Sparkman, my sweet summer child. Allow me to regale you with the story of Chris Chan. Once upon a time, there was a 42-year-old person who believed that their favorite cartoon characters and IPs from all across the multiverse will converge into one Nexus universe, and that person, Chris Chan, would then be the central being, the anchor, the Christ feature, the level 1 player, the camera number 1, whatever the fuck they said on the internet. But yeah, Chris Chan fucked his mom because, you know, the love quest had to have been, you know, yeah. I'll leave it
That's
at that.
mission number 1. It is. It always was. Okay? Now, it was very stupid.
Oh, a fictional
of me to
character?
name it.
No. The mom was real. Barbara Chan. So the first stream that I had when I came back from fixing the computer was Chris Chan getting arrested. And that was 3 years ago now. Chris Chan spent 2 years in jail. Oh, and his mom has dementia. She didn't know what was happening.
They call me DSP. I said,
No,
why was
it
he
was
so
not.
dumb?
It was not, Sparkman. It was not. She has dementia.
To name that account that. Because when I opened it in 2017 when the game launched,
But people get hung up
I
on,
didn't
oh, you
think
should
anyone
call
was going
Chris
to ever
Chan
give
by
a
their...
fuck about my
He then went on to say that he went to
I'm gonna leave that
Scopely,
alone.
asked them to change the name, which they did, because he wants to continue to spend money on their game.
We're here to talk about Darkside Phil, not Chris Chan.
Of course, just like Phil and OIC, Scopely did not want to lose a whale.
DeMonte, did
He
you
also
see
went on to
Zoe
say
Stark
that down from the
land on her
rafters was
goddamn
his
head
idea.
on that
He
ladder?
named it. Now the
Money
domino
in the
effect
bank.
from this will be very interesting. Then we have this from Duty. Phil not only admitted to lying about WWE champions, but he inadvertently admitted the bank leaks were true.
Oh boy.
Over hundreds of dollars that had been there. Were those your transactions?
No.
He said
so,
no.
So those were not tied to you at all.
No. Those, okay, the bank leaks.
Sparkman, we gotta
See, now I have
watch
to get
our
to the
backyard
identity
wrestling match one day on stream.
Well, let's just talk about the bank leads first.
Well, they're tied to that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, they go hand in hand.
Body
those
is ready.
bank-
Explain it then.
Sure, the bank leaks are not accurate. Those are not, that is not my account.
So it's the person who took your identity was spending money on the Apple Store?
No, that's not my account at all. Whatever
So-
that is not me. That's fabricated. Or it's someone else's account. I don't know whose, but that's not my account that was leaked.
DSP would later go on to tell side scrollers and Craig in particular that he lied about all of this. Everything that he said was a lie. So just keep that in mind.
I've had a lot of issues that happened with identities at that same summer, but they used that to run with some kind of this crazy conspiracy theory and say that was me, and it's not.
So you're saying, just so we're on the same page, you're saying that this account that is not yours, that had thousands of dollars of fees to the Apple Store,
Fluctuating
consistently-
miasma, myself and Deacon Storm Gaming did the exact same thing. And in fact, myself and Pro Locar, who is also a friend of the channel, we had our own backyard wrestling ring. We actually have some of our matches on the YouTube channel. Deacon Storm Gaming had his own promotion and built his own ring in his backyard, and we did cross promotional, and then we kind of absorbed into each other, and then we eventually became pro wrestlers. I'm still pro wrestling, and Sparkman does he's branched out into doing announcing gigs for actual legitimate sports
that are
Like
these amounts just
basketball
happen to tie to
and
exact amounts
baseball
in the game that we're talking about, WWE Champions. And it's a game that you
Justin
also
built
play.
it, I booked it.
Just so we're all
Well, no wonder it's shut down.
on the same page. You're saying
Got
that is
him.
not your account at all, and they were unsuccessful in hacking your bank account.
They did not hack my bank account.
Brought to you by the same studio that said, fuck it, give NBK the title.
They did not have access to my bank account.
It seems awfully convenient.
Basketball, baseball,
And
football,
just
women's
I have a
softball.
history of spending money on mobile games. I've already admitted it. Okay? Everything that I said in that segment on stream was a lie. Literally every time
Got
someone
him.
asked me about WWE champions, I lied. Every single fucking time.
Oh, and wrestling. That's right. Slim Boss. I'm telling you. When we inherit, you're the first signee.
Because to me, my personal spending,
Oh, collegiate wrestling.
off stream, was no one's business.
If only
okay?
Phil had
Every time someone
friends,
brought it up,
maybe
I'm
he
like,
would have been
this is so
cool. That was a
stupid, this is
problem,
dumb.
though. Fluctuating miasma, who I will say your entire name every time out loud. He had friends, but he treated them like transactional things.
You know what I'm saying? And I just lied to get it out of the way. And I tried so hard for so long to lie about it, to get people to just forget about it. But I forgot. Well, not really forgot, but I definitely.
Well, you'll be the second signing. We all know what the first signing will be.
Was during his bankruptcy, the
Shout
judge
out
was
to Meth
flooded
Bear!
with emails and calls from
Yo!
detractors trying to expose him.
Meth Bear in the chat.
And they had a
Nah.
second meeting, and they went over everything in his bank
the
account,
boss. She the
and he was
boss.
proven innocent. Now, one thing about that is a problem for Phil. Apparently, according to Meth Bear, if there's a second meeting, it has to be public record. Otherwise, there is huge consequences.
Got him.
And Meth Bear puts this out. DSP is lying about a second meeting with the trustee where he explained everything line by line. His bankruptcy docket only shows the 341 meeting at item 16. A second, non-public meeting is not listed, is prohibited, and violate the rights of creditors.
Damn!
And then Pixar put this up. So this is directly from Scopely with their TOS. You are prohibited from using our services for commercial purposes.
Whoops.
I.e. streaming. You are prohibited from renting, selling, gifting, or giving away your account or
Whoops.
account-related information.
Whoops.
You are prohibited from selling or transferring prizes or rewards obtained in connection with the services to any other person or entity. So when he says, oh, I sold it to a third party, or I sold it to another person, that is against TOS. So Down from the Rafters potentially could be shut down because they
And
violated
to Lurk
this
City, but I'll be
TOS.
around. Well, thank you,
And
Deacon
DSP
Storm
put this
Gaming,
out
for
on
the
Twitter.
company. And in fact, you know what? I'm feeling spicy. Let's go ahead and show off Sparkman as he's heading out.
Yeah,
If you're not following Sparkman, please do so. I don't know why it's the same clip, but fuck it. You know, we ball.
Yes! 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 Oh my god!
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit! Bring that back in.
Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and
Oh
everybody
my
in between,
God.
the
Somebody
emoji
clip that. I
bukkake
gotta-
only
I'm
means
just gonna
one
clip this.
thing.
Anybody in here.
Small Mama Bear is the latest member of the sub club. Thank you so much, Small Mama Bear, for your support as always. If you're not familiar, Small Mama Bear is absolutely adorable. Totes of Dorbs and myself and Deus Marionette are both vying for her attention and affection and love. Let's go ahead and give her a big old shout out. Oh, and 6 Romeo says that they hate me. Well, I hate you too, Pimp. Let's give you a shout out, of course. Congratulations, my affiliate friend. Excuse me. And 3 months well spent. Well, I hope you, my friend, are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Of course. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way because you are worth the effort. Small Mama Bear has actually been live streaming very recently, and I'm very happy to see that. I have her in my earpiece when I go out to my grocery store. Yup, she was rocking this onesie. Here I am, singing her praises. Like, this chick is adorable
Oh
and a delight to be around.
I'm so sorry for the
And then she goes, what an excellent stream. What an awesome person. Thank you, Small Mama Bear. And thank you, 6
And
Romeo.
his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down.
And thank you, Coffee Not Safe for Work, for making sure those channel point redemptions work as intended. As you probably heard, the John Cena voice is different, and that is because Twitch, for whatever reason, thought that the original one was breaking copyright, which kind of does, but you know, whatever. It's something, but I got it to work. One of my redeems is to chug a bubbly water. Hey, be still my heart. Well, we also have water here. And we also simp for Mitsu-chan. Actually, I did remember. Small Mama Bear even said her name by name. And say her name and she appears. We need to fix that. I think it's because I only did this once. So let's see what this does.
Here we go again.
No, I think I know what it is. When I go away from OBS and I'm in another window, the sound effects on the Twitch alarms are a little scuffed. But we'll fix it.
I've confessed everything about WWE Champions, so get the story here. I'm sorry for years of lying and understand if you think less
Be
of
careful
me.
with those bubbly
And then Broside
waters, though.
Phil
They have
adds on
like
to that.
an ingredient in them that's
This
bad
apology
or
is
something.
hollow without explaining where the vest money, save the house money, and really all your tip money goes. You are a
Is there gin in the bubbly water? I don't like
and that's
gin.
the thing too is,
but I used to drink like
it
a
wouldn't
fish back
matter
in the
what
day.
he put his money into,
And I used to
if
drink
he didn't
whiskey.
beg his
I
audience
loved
to pay his bills, to
Red
save his
Bean.
house,
Red
and
Stag.
guilt trip
Red
them
Stag was my
into
jam. That's what it
financing
was.
his whole life. And keep this in mind. Seriously,
Anybody else
here's the most
suffering right
recent
now
WWE
from
Champions
allergies?
related Discord post. If DSP is believed, he at best sold his account sometime in mid 2020. And we have a Discord post from They Call Me DSP, which we now know 100% this is Darkside Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hey, appreciate
we
the
got him.
combo, but likely you won't want me on your faction as trolls who think I'm some streamer are stalking me and will likely flood your Discord. That's what got me kicked from my last faction and why nobody will pick me up. Now, Trigger Point adds on to this very, very nice detail. Phil was awarded his Chapter 7 bankruptcy 3 days before this post, which opens up.
No, you. No, you.
Another one.
Excuse me. Bubbly water can have those natural ingredients. Who knows the taste? I'll take drugs, but I can't drink. Yeah.
Bankruptcy
Where the
and
Molly at?
tax fraud as well. Because
That
remember,
one drink.
he didn't have anything of value that wasn't business related. And also, he said in his bankruptcy call, one of the things he used as tax write-off were microtransactions in games.
Oh,
I wonder.
got him.
I wonder. The $5,000 a month expenses.
Makes you
could
think.
they be microtransactions in, I don't know, let's say WWE Champions? And then Trigger Point. Gotta hand it to
Thank you so
PPP
much
and
for the
Andy
lurk,
Worski.
Small Mama Bear. On your way out the door, you know we gotta shout you out, show you some love. If you're not following Small Mama Bear, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's an amazing person. We're gonna get her some more clips.
My fake burp for y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for the people that are just like lurking and listening.
Hey, you know what though? I'll allow it.
They pumped DSP's ego up so much, he has admitted to bankruptcy and tax fraud
So is he
tonight.
spending roughly 5K
And
a
then
month to
it
pay
opens up the whole
on
can
pay to
of
win stuff
worms.
on a cell phone
He's already
game?
paying his
Yes.
back taxes still.
I think I know what it is, Small Mama Bear. I have it so that my Scene GG picks out the best viewed clip of your most recent clips. So I may need to widen my horizons on that one. That's a simple fix. I can do that while we're watching this.
Now, what if they go back and they audit all those years where he says
buddy
he had that WWE Champions account? And Trigger Point simply puts, the IRS is gonna love this. And we have In and Outer Place.
Shout out
that
to In and
DSP
Outer
reveals
Place. I
he
love
is
that
down from
person.
the rafters. His chat is full of filtered the detractors type comments for the people who give him money, while he pleaded poverty and spent 5K a month on mobile games.
Damn.
We got bread and sausage.
Great
Damn,
name.
when you listen to DSP's admission to being down from the rafters, it sounds even worse as when you just read it here. His honest fans have to feel insanely betrayed. Even I somehow feel betrayed. He literally thought he could scam them without notice, almost word for word. This asshole. Then we have Evil AJ, the
Listen, you do not fuck with Uncle Sam. He getting that money. He
creator
getting
of This Is How You Don't Play, the guy that Phil blames everything for, including his income going down.
If he doesn't stream the mobile
LOL,
game, how
so
can he claim it
Phil
as a
effing
business
lied to-
expense? Exactly. And that is why very recently Phil decided to start playing WWE Champions on stream.
Damn, son.
Yeah, you know why? Because he knows that when this documentary dropped, it would expose him for tax evasion. He claimed these $5,000 a month on business stuff where he was really just spending money on WWE champions.
Craig's face that the WWF account is not his during the interview. Yeah, this should be a very interesting interview of Craig after all this came out. We got fun facts about DSP. Phil sold his WWE Champions account. The same guy who lies to protect his family sold his account with all his personal information to a stranger because you can't change the email address or info link to the account. And the guy who's too paranoid to sell things on eBay or even drive 45 minutes to Seattle to sell his collectibles that he never had during bankruptcy, by the way, at a pawn shop. Think about that. Just think about that. We got Banana Jones. Strange that the Down from the Raptors account still lines up with DSP's tips and is with his schedule. Then we have 2 quotes here from DSP. I sold that account. And also, I can't prove it now. Poems Josh.
So now he's moved the goalpost. He can't
through websites
prove that
online
he's down from the Raptors,
emails
and now he can't
receipts,
prove
Phil.
that he
It's
sold
pretty
it.
amazing that he'll fess up to being down from the Raptors, but
sure
he has
did.
to lie even when he's telling the truth. And we have Duty. 3 things from Phil's WWE Champions admission. 1. He admitted to lying about everything related to WWE Champions. 2.
So this is
the
serious
lie
shit.
would extend
I was talking
to the
about
bank
this the
leaks
other
and-
night. At best, he's broken TOS with Scopely, and he's going to get banned from WWE Champions. It's unlikely because he spends so much money on it, but that is a very real thing, and that's the best case scenario. And that is like tens or maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars that he spent on that game. And if that's not what happens, then the other side of it is not going to be that much better, and that is tax evasion. And then they're going to have to come back, take a look at everything, and figure out where the fuck something went wrong.
By the way, too, Jude made one little mistake.
I'm forced to pay all my bills
He did
too.
the WWE Champions portion, then the vest portion, then the bank leaks. So DSP thought the WWE Champions segment was all done. He didn't even get to the bank leaks yet. And the way June correlates everything together, he's gonna lose his mind. Because he said, still the bank leaks are not his, and they cannot prove it. Wait till he gets to that section about the bank leaks in June's doc. 3. Even if he's telling the truth about selling the account, the bank leaks show he spent at least $50K on the game. And we have Otter. So
We can
how do
dream
we go from
about the
my
full-on
lawyer has
audit
told
from
me not
state
to
and
talk about
feds.
WWE.
I think it's coming. I think they told him. They said, "Hey, get all of your affairs in order. We got to figure this shit out." And it's not like it's a 1-year thing. It's a pattern. It's a continued thing of years of him doing this. Plus, he also owed a bunch of money. So it's like bankruptcy, bro. They shouldn't have given it to him, and that they're gonna make you pay for that.
Champions. 2. was down from the rafters in under a month. Is that Keno Casino money, dudes? Then we have TJ Gamebox, who's at the center of this whole WWE Champions. He was interviewed by June the King.
Shout out to TJ
Let me
Gamebox.
check Twitter before heading. Oh, okay. Phil is down from the rafters, but sold account. True or not, he didn't sell it. 1. Why didn't you show Craig previously? 2. Why lie to your wife about mobile games? 3. Why continue to play? 4. What's the new account? 5. Why did you spend thousands and claim broke before 2021?
Damn.
Last time tagged to play a game as down from the rafters if selling is true. 6. Why ban all those pay pigs? Cause all they did was mention the game then.
Could
It
you
makes sense
imagine?
if you don't think about it.
They don't fuck around. He could easily serve jail time if they really figured it all out and came at him.
Yeah, so what TJ is saying here is that...
And I think Joe Byron actually just hired a bunch of tax people this past tax year.
Phil claimed he sold the account, but then started up a brand new account, and then started up a brand new account after that for his streaming.
Why?
So why
3
would you
accounts
sell
at
that
least?
after putting all that money in it to a stranger, and you're paranoid about all your information getting out there, by the way. And then immediately start up a new one, put money into that, and then start up a new one so you can stream it online for your viewers and put money into that. None of this makes sense at all.
It makes
you had
sense.
one chance, Phil. One chance to come clean, put it all out there, and see if your viewers will still support you. And that, I'll give you a spoiler right now. No matter what he does, he's always going to have that core audience that's going to support him no matter what. Those are the real degenerates, the sycophants. They don't care what he does with his money, doesn't care if he scams people, because it's his money. However, people outside that core audience could dwindle, could be exposed to all these new eyes on him because of the June doc. It'll be quite the domino effect.
This is
especially if the IRS
my
gets
case.
involved.
I'm pleading
They
my
start
case now to all the dents that hang out on DSP stream. Give me your money, you idiots. Give me your money. Look, I'll make it real easy for you. There you go. I need all of DSP's dents to come on over right now and fill the king's coffers.
In his previous years. And how funny would it be if, because he said he
Sad
sold
but
the
true.
account, Scopely
Yup.
goes, oh, now we don't have our PayPig Phil under that account. They violated TOS. Let's just delete that account. He would be pissed. And we have Meow Block. Imagine accepting money from people like Jade while straight up manipulating and lying to them about needing help financially just so you can fuel your mobile game addiction. DSP deserves every bit of negativity that comes his way.
True.
And we have that being said, even if you believe his story, which requires head trauma to do, Philip admitted to scamming his audience by asking them to hashtag save the house, hashtag smash the taxes, etc. for years. If you don't believe his story, which requires a brain, he's still doing this to this very day. And Duty, after the Side Scrollers interview, Phil claimed he was going to send Craig a screenshot of his WWE Champions account, but Craig said forget it. What screenshot were you going to send him? A doctored one? We have Otter. Phil said last night he's not an
something is
e-beggar
not adding
anymore.
up here. We need to know specifically when he sold it, because then if it's before or after the Side Scrollers interview, then I mean either side of it doesn't look good. The way that he said that he didn't give you the information that you would need in order to know specifically when this transaction happened. And he's never going to, now he's moved the goalposts. He's not going to say, I mean, now he's not going to lie about the WWE Champions things. That all of that is out in the open now. Now the big thing that he can't tell us is when he sold his old account, and why did he sell his old account, and why did he start a new one? I have questions
Because he's
now.
learned over the past few years that's not how to get people to support. 6 weeks ago, he was begging for $30 for a game. As soon as the current streak ends, he'll be back doing it. And Poems Josh, everything I said was a lie. Think of it like this. Why would I lie about this?
That's probably what
Two
makes the most
statements
sense,
made
miasma.
about the same
Fluctuating miasma.
We have Mr. Views. Dude can't even set up a plug and play for PC or use an electric screwdriver. I don't think he has the mental ability to sell an account
He couldn't even put
online.
up the squares.
That is 100%
He couldn't
true.
put up the squares.
We have Chompy. So I have questions. One, why did DSP sell the WWE Champions account only to make another one to start from scratch when the old account got a name change? Two, why did he casually suggest he's willing to backdoor access the sold account that now belongs to someone else? Yeah, that sounds very much like the RTUJ situation, just saying. We have Loco Slam. So selling WWE Champions account, that's what we're going with. Instead of just telling the truth and letting it set you free.
What a twist.
Okay.
What a
Poems.
twist.
Philip
Maybe
Burnell
he
is now
thinks he
admitted
could
liar,
say, well, since
scammer,
I don't have
and
the count now,
defrauder.
I can't get in trouble.
Philip Burnell is also the man who
You still
told
spent
you
the money,
repeatedly
Pimp.
what he tells you is the only truth. Have fun, Dents. People tried to tell you. And we see a photo from The Simpsons. Don't forget, you're here forever. We have Hate Army, bruv. Tonight,
Hate
DSP
Army.
showed as many receipts for his I sold the account lies as he did more than a year ago on Side Scrollers when he said, it's not me, which is exactly 0 receipts. And JG Win has
Shout out
a
to
very
JG
funny
Win.
thought
Big
here.
ups.
So does that mean Timbo ended up going to bankruptcy 3 times for DSP's mobile games? We have a video of the Joker laughing. Then I pointed this out. I caught this very early on. I want to point out, he said he has a new phone with business stuff and some mobile games. As in plural. Which means he has multiple different mobile games on that phone. Knowing Phil, he's probably paying for them all too.
Oof.
And also I put this out. I wonder what Jordan thinks about right now. And we have Meerkat. He lied to Craig for 5 hours and then slandered him. I laughed my ass off. This guy might actually be king. The dominoes effect from this admission is so good. Just look back at all the times he slandered anyone and was lying through his stroked out mouth and crooked yellow teeth. Imagine all the people DSP banned because they said he played WWE Champion and was down from the rafters. We have Onison's dead career. But he said he sold it 5 years ago, but Down from the Rafters name change was in 2022, LOL. And then this is a very interesting point that I said here. Everyone else has said this as well because everyone caught on to this. Remember, he said he sold his account and then started a new personal one. So DSP, if you sold the WWE Champions account, what account were you going to show Craig? Why did you say recently that your personal account of WWE Champions you've been playing for 7 years straight? And also I put this out. Now keep in mind, the only reason he's admitted to being down from the rafters is because he thinks he's doing a redemption arc. And it's only going up from here. He thinks he has this new audience that will stick with him forever.
They're not.
He's so gassed up by Kino, he believes nothing can stop his momentum.
I can't wait for Kino to pull the rug out from underneath him.
When Kino arc
it's going to happen
ends
eventually.
And your core
He'll
audience
get tired
is in
of him.
shambles. The Kino audience will be gone, and you won't be able to ever use the excuses used in the past ever again because your ego is so sky high right now. And then Meerkat with the biggest mic drop moment for a group of people who always lie. The trolls have consistently told the truth. And that's where we're at right now. He's getting ready to do his interview with Craig after all this came out. I had a plan to do all the other topics that happened today, but this is a much bigger story. I'll probably do the other topics such as
embarrassment
Ethan
of
Ralph
riches,
going
really.
after DSP in another video. So hope you guys like that. Click that like, share the video.
Oh,
leave a
I
comment
sure
below,
did.
Hit subscribe. Subscribe my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.
Jask up in the high. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Happy to have you. Hope you're good. We were just catching up on what was going on in the Vortex. As always, great times to be had. Figure this out here. Get rid of that. And I think it's about time for us to jump on over to Mortal Kombat 1. But I got some updates. I got some news. And that is that the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta is back up for another weekend. I was playing it last weekend. I liked it, of course, and it's a Call of Duty game, so I'm going to be buying it, of course, but not anytime soon. I'll ask for it for my birthday, or I'll ask for it for Christmas, because every bit of support that you guys and gals send my way first is greatly appreciated, and it's also going to go to my ceiling repair and replace funds. We've been overwhelmed with your support, and I really do appreciate it. And if you can't provide any help monetarily, that's fine, because you could just hang out. Specifically, hang out on the YouTube side of things, like Jess Cup is, like Fluctuating Miasma is. We're trying to get that channel to partner, and all we need to do is get our watch time up. And I think we're closing in on the last 200 hours of watch time needed, and that's why I've been putting a lot more focus on Dark Side Phil stuff. But we also, you know, we play video games around here, and Pro Locar said once on one of his streams that he missed seeing me play video games, and that really meant a lot. So I want to try and make an honest, conscious effort to do better in that regard. So I guess with all that being said, guys, how about we jump on over to the other side of things? I have a new bump too, so we're gonna show that off. So I hope to see you on the other side of this. Hey, yo, welcome back to the shit show. This is actually the first time I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat 1 online, ranked, with Takeda on the streaming setup, and I haven't been able to do so. Whoa, this is loud. Let's fix that.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh. And my speaker's making noise too. This is how prepared I am. Just monitor this. Mm-hmm. And the sound is already delayed. I love it. I love it. All right, let's fix
You come
this.
to me for honesty.
Why, thank you, Coffee. It is 4:20 o'clock. I shouldn't have pulled from this elevated gimmick right here. Or I should pull from it again. Monitor off. We're going to mute this. And then we're going to add new audio, application audio capture beta. And now I'm also forcing myself to always name these correctly every time.
His name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots.
Holy shit. El Gato. Audio. No. Streamer bot. Nope, that ain't it. I remember I had to add the audio and the video separately. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Do be patient with me. Audio output capture. Anyways, I'll catch you later, friend. Thank you for the entertainment. As always, thank you, Coffee. I really do appreciate your company. Get you up on the board.
Oh.
Look at that.
I took it to my penthouse and I freaked it.
Freeform visualizer. Video capture device. That can't be it. Source clone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Audio input capture. Well, hello, beautiful. Oh, I think we figured it out, guys. Oh, yes. Guys, by the way, we have a... I might as well just let everybody know. Do you want to be here for the announcement? We're adding another member of the family. And we've already named him. And hopefully it's... Yes, we have a family of raccoons that have been leaving treats for us on the deck, on the porch.
Crabs. Actual crabs that
Yeah.
they've stolen from someone's trash.
But that's very sweet of them, thinking that, you know, they were thinking about us. And...
Because you used to leave food for him, and now he's leaving food for you. Even Rocket thinks you're not eating enough.
Well,
Yep.
I'll never turn down an opportunity to have a home-cooked meal by this lovely one right here. Aw. So what I'm going to do in between the time that I can get this going, I'm going to actually throw this up real quick, and I'll be back in a moment.
Content cat. Oh Jesus, hold on. Hold on a second here.
Now that it's Pride Month, I can show you these hot, sexy thighs for you. My sexy piece of pro gamer. Look at you all sexy like those lips puckering with hunger.
Fuck out of here with that shit. Come on now.
What are we doing here? Where's your fundamentals? Immediately going for the fatal blow. Let's go. Get the fuck out of my lobby. I ain't for that shit. So wait, why did I blow up?
I don't know if I'll do a crown. I might just do something completely random and different for 4 years. Like do a different emote or something in there.
A different emote. Or get one of those exclusive emotes that you could only get on DSP Throwback, but now you can also get on DSP Gaming.
Said something, things are different in 2024. No, 1 Minute Man has actually been talking for a few months now. Most of the time I say his, but we don't know that. We just know
1 Minute Man.
So during their tip, they have been saying stuff. So that's what
I think that'll be really good.
After a heck of a battle, I saw Trey have. The match hasn't aired yet, but it was a doozy.
Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Is he putting over the fact that he was at Impact again?
Ever humble.
Ever humble Kakoa.
Hey, I saw Trey have a phenomenal match. Oh, look at Kakoa. Fucking.
I'm not leaving this stream until DSP gets on the stream.
All right. So let me come on screen. I'm gonna look weird because again, this is through Discord. Okay. Hello, everyone. I know this looks odd. The colors are kind of off, and it's only 30 frames per second.
Who cares?
Discord will not allow
Who
me
cares?
to use like the high quality stuff. Like I can't even go 60 frames. Or
Oh my
1080p
God!
on
Clip
Discord.
that.
I think this is like 720p. I looked into it. Reason being, get this. Discord makes you become a subscriber.
Endless dream.
What's that supposed to mean?
Through you.
Tifa! Whew. Hey guys!
It's that guy.
Getting some sun too.
Buried in the sailor's outfit.
Well, Red, how do we look?
God damn it, that's what I was trying to have on mine, and he made his look so much better. Fuck! Fuck, I'm so mad! Oh!
Real duck friend.
Yeah, there's only one duck. I'm fucked.
I really like
to a
your
building where there was
triple
no way
camera
out.
It's hard, doesn't it,
smart,
bud?
man.
Fuck, man.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of
Every
sad this
season,
wasn't a
people.
Step Mania
Every
Prime
season
Time
is
edition.
unfucking
Yeah, no.
real. I
Too
hear
high
people
for
in this
that.
building right here.
I'm on uppers in the morning, and I'm on downers in the evening.
Ah! Yeah, there's got a guy right here. Two of them, Rob, right on the other side of the wall. Easier viewer experience if you're a content creator. Because if you play this game on mouse and keyboard, you're fucking flying all over the place like this.
You can kind of see more.
Yeah.
Also,
especially if you got that FOV slider.
Oh, baby. Oh. That's what I like to see. All of it wide.
Wide open.
Wide open.
Potential.
Dog ain't worked since the first week of November. He petty. True. Yo, what the fuck? Why is the camera following me there? Yo! Hold up. Man, no, the camera followed me. What the fuck? What the? That was kind of weird. All right, let's go. Impress me!
Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say? Pretty the much. Thanks for clearing it up.
Yeah, thanks for nothing, Ren. Low car, you're late. Yup, just dips and claims she's God and dips out, no explanation. You know what? It ain't an RPG unless we're either saving a cat or killing God. Speeding up conversation. Are you the impatient type? Yes. Here's a fun little trick. During cutscenes, you can hold R1 to quickly speed through the conversation. Thank God. Oh, not good enough.
An unstoppable
She did this in intergrade.
and the rest a benevolent and beautiful ninja. But who am I truly? Who ties what rose? The one and only Yuffie!
Cool.
Hey, hold it, you spiky-haired jerkface! Where do you think you're going? I challenge you to a
Don't stream as much, but you always got to support the homies. I feel. And then here we are.
How are they behind me? How are they behind me?
Keep this.
Oh, this motherfucker, he went all the way around.
Finish it.
Your left, Steve.
Why the fuck did it change from the fucking hybrid? What the fuck? I didn't want to do that! Titty Tuesday, Mommy Milkers Monday, No Waifu Wednesday, Thick Thighs Thursday, and Fan Service Friday. Notice Me Senpai Saturday, and Sussy Baka Sunday. That's how we do on this little corner of the internet. Aye. Ah.
¿Tienes café?
Oh! 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 That was close. That was close.
And I highly recommend that everybody follow Real Ring Wars for more conspiratorial content. Ooh, I like that. Because here at Ring Wars, we grapple with the truth and pin down the facts that are convenient to us.
Alright, let's see if we can get them to work with us. Guys, work together. Work together. Work together. Oh, you threw a grenade at.
That's not how it works.
Oh, you fuckhead. Yeah, I'm dead.
I can't. Okay.
Moving towards the intel. Yeah, we blew up the grenade.
And his name is John C.
Yo, going towards the intel.
Monday night. Here we go again. Monday night brawl. I know, it's just like Sparkman's COD is War. I'm sorry, but I think Mommy Milkers Monday. Yes. Can we get an F in the chat? Here we go again. I've made it.
Here comes a new challenger.
I hate JP, yo. Hate him. That's my mad face. I'm mad.
No mercy for you.
They knew what they were doing. And he's grinning. You know, being able to stand elbow to elbow with the legends in the community, it's giving me the motivation to keep going. Oh! Oh shit! Hellcat Chaos is in the chat. I'm sorry, I was filleting you on the stream. I apologize, senpai. Please don't. He has been summoned. Of a person, I'm sorry, he's not a man. Of a person who is on the decline, mentally, physically, and in every sense of the word, permeating through all of his channels and his content. He is grasping at straws, trying to figure out what's gonna stick, what's gonna keep the ship going, because it's taking water in and it's sinking fast.
Requested game of last year that I didn't play, so I've been playing that for over a month, and I'm like almost 60 hours into it now, right?
Oh, well, good for you.
I've been playing Sea of Stars, the game that won Indie Game of the Year just a few weeks ago, right? I'm finishing up my gameplay of Street Fighter 6.
Finishing up.
And I'm trying out like this new game, Pal World, that's a really popular game. Like I'm trying to do the things that most people want.
Get the fuck out my lobby. We are a fan of them anime titties, every shape and size. The first time I've seen a pair of boobs. The 1000th time I've seen a pair of boobs. It's like Christmas every day. Never forget what they took from you. True. But Lady Doll has been doing the best work, the most work. She's been helping out a bunch of small-time, small-fry content creators like myself.
Anymore. Has anyone tried getting you home? Why would I go back? I freaking love it here. Are you sure about this? I mean, you are a cripple. Don't you ever call me that again.
Your manners are...
Oh, come on! Come the fuck on. Hold on. No way. Are you serious? Not a single fucking time does he say to Kenshi, you can't see me. Are you serious?
Oh my god!
Fuck the other home studio.
Oh my god! Oh, good. No worries. Sometimes real life gets in the way. You are here just in time. In about 10 minutes, we'll be kicking it over to YouTube, where I'll be doing a live react to the Final Fantasy 16 gameplay video that just dropped earlier today. Oh my god. Are you okay?
Didn't you hear? Spider-Man's looking out for Harlem.
I think of that picture of you will suffice on the stream.
All right, now hold on. Let me look
down a little bit.
Oh my god, look at your hero now. Look at that. Look at your hero. That's your boy right there.
Oh, I think I see him. I think they're still left.
Excuse me.
Might be this building.
Thank you.
Gas is inbound.
Got laid off. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's cool. You're able to stay with the company. And
I might have just been seeing something. I'm not sure, but I thought it.
Oh! On Twitch and YouTube, hanging out right now. I'm high as fuck. I'm not even gonna front. Fuck! God fucking damn it! I can't even scream right. I'm just mad. God damn it again! No! Pay attention, you goddamn idiot.
It's coming to get me! We have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon.
I love it.
There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
I forgot his name. I forgot fucking Family Guy's name.
You forgot Family Guy?
Peter!
I forgot Family Guy's name. I forgot Family Guy's name.
I fucking forgot what Peter's name was.
Hey, what's the Family Guy's name?
There's like 3 fucking shows.
There's like 3 Family Guys.
His latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
Get you.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Good dog. Let's fucking
Regarding
go.
your original concern,
Matt party. Oh yeah, that's right.
fear for Torgal's
Ignore me. I'm high as shit.
the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Excuse me?
Where's my combat settings? Aerith, there you are. She's not gone. You cannot leave the main menu at this time. You can now replay any chapter from the beginning by accessing chapter selection via the main menu. Be advised that if you return to the title screen without first saving your game data, you'll be unable to use this data in subsequent playthroughs. I like having multiple save because I'm nuts. Nothing wrong with that. System.
But Pat, thank you for sharing your content with the class. Your content is now my content. And I will exploit said content from my own means. That's how capitalism. Or does it?
His name is John.
Ah! Jesus. It scared me twice. Oh no, don't clip that. Yeah, he clipped it. Thank you so much, Lady Doll. You're the best. The stream is still best. Nah, your stream is... Fucking Scarlet, man.
And I still didn't kill you. Well, everyone, that's a 10.
And as promised.
Oh, I want to talk about a really positive thing
Never
about
too
the game
much.
that I really like. All right? I don't want to talk about this the entire podcast.
Oh, he
but
will,
here's
though.
A positive thing that I like about the game that I wish more RPGs would do. All right.
More
So
sex
I'm
with bears.
100 hours into this game. So guess what level I'm at? Am I at level 50? Level 70? Level 99?
Level 16.
No. I'm at level
He
10.
mentioned me!
Level 10.
He mentioned me!
Hours of gameplay.
I'm going to say
Average
that he
about
mentioned
10
me.
hours per level. Okay? You might say...
Come on, fucker. Give me some health, bitch.
And his name
Ah!
is John C.
No! Now I'm fighting the fucking goblins! The gargoyle goblins!
That's a laugh a minute.
To endeavor. No! go. Bro, I wasn't even paying attention. 3 hours on the dot, and they cut me off. That's fair. Started at around 8. They knocked me off because of maintenance.
Here. I myself used to have a wrestling ring in my backyard some 20 years ago, and a couple people actually went pro. In fact, good friend BM2KX is a pro wrestler. Make sure you give him a check, a shout out, and all that shit, because he is a good dear friend of mine. And ever since I beat Kingdom Hearts for the first time last week, I've felt much more attached to him, and I'm going to tell him I love him every single time I see him until he is embarrassed to be around me.
You can't embarrass me. I play Dance Dance Revolution.
Member doesn't get you the right video game. Fuck
Right.
you.
You're right. But even if I wasn't a streamer, realistically, how are they expecting me? Think about this. You're just a gamer, and RPGs are your favorite genre of game.
They are.
Right? But you have a life. This isn't your job. So you get to maybe game a few hours a day, right? So you're telling me that within 1 month, as a fan of RPGs, right, I'm supposed to play.
Damn! Get the fuck.
You get to spend time with the misses or misters or whoever it is, and get back into the game, right? Get back into the game. They're not coming down the stairs, are they? One of the things about having my back to whatever, someone just come up behind me and just stab me, and you wouldn't even know that. They'd just come up right behind me and they'd stab me in the neck and be like,
I like it.
Camera.
That's a full count.
he also played some Death Stranding right here. Look at this.
Oh, that's too good.
Death Stranding night. What is this? Here we go.
the Shara Ryu?
Round one, fight. Fear the Lin Kuei. Round two, fight.
Let's end this. Finish him. Takeda wins. Round one, fight.
Finish him.
You left the Shiryu too soon.
I'm sorry. I had to move on.
Round one, fight.
You left discipline.
Round two, fight. Brutality. Scorpion wins.
And his name is John C.